supported bits where the bits support input here. So it doesn't appear too soft. Now we also chamfer this to add our edge. Let me use a point 0.5. Add one segment. We'll see what we have there. Voila. We have our sharp edge. Then for this, you can just add an edge loop inside there, move it in, add support edge loops. That creates a nice cut of this. Then at the top, add in our bezel. Let's bezel it just a little amount. Create a little bit of sharp edge. So we have a bit of sharp edge. And since there's some little minor adjustments on here, you go there. What we can do here is we can try using target weld. So we get the triangle here instead, so it doesn't extend all the way. It seems to give a nasty artifact there. So what we can actually do is multi-curves. We can use a multi-curve to create edges. Voila. Then move this out. Now a better curve. So now also creating a little bit of corner, and I don't necessarily like what is going on here. We can get rid of this, do this, do this. Let's revert back. Let's kind of revert back to what we have before. What I'm doing is doing Control C, going back to what I had before. Let's pause this video for a while. Okay, we are back from a long break. Actually, I have to do some running around. So continuing from where we left off, we are going to be viewing our reference image here. Let's bring out our reference image again. So from here, let's try and get this top surface. Please don't mind the voice in the background. They're just my neighbors. Being who they are. Talk a lot. We are looking at the edge. If I'm to go back to Photoshop and see the add edge running all from the bottom to the top ends here, ends in this particular region. Let me print that out. Ends here. Here we can look there. If you can look at that. So basically, when we look at our reference image, we already have our topology built to this level. That's to this edge. And looking at this, you will notice that there is a little bit of an extrusion. That's before the demarcation. That's between the plastic and the metal. So that is what we are going to build next now. So we'll basically do that from the side. I think this, before we continue, let's fix the shape here. Yeah, let's fix the shape there. Okay. Like I said, we are not following this side view that closely because the images don't match. It's just a visual guide of where the features are. That's what we are using this for. So our focus now is the top here, where we have extrusion. So the extrusion is right here. So what we are going to do now is to create extrude this polygon. Look at our reference. Yeah, extruding this polygon at this corner. So it's basically falling on the line on this edge. That can be a visual clue of where exactly to place that, and we are on the polygon, as in the precise polygon. So what we do now extrude, you do an extrusion up, scale that, make the extrusion go up a little bit, then we adjust overall shape. As you can see, you need to do some pulling up here and also here. So this right now is what we have. Obviously we will have to adjust the side view. As you can see again, due to the blueprints or images not being aligned, you can see there are flaws when it comes to matching the side. But we shouldn't, like I said, we shouldn't worry about that. We should just let the front view decide. We are allowing the front view now to decide exactly the size and placement of the geometry. So what I'm doing now is adding edge loop here and maybe another edge loop here. You can straighten this out by scaling. So what that does is it gives us additional control of our shape. Then looking at this, looking at the structure here, we also have another cut. So there's another cut here, so we add edge loop accordingly. Go back to our reference image. So this we are actually going to separate, but before we do that, let's shape it a little. Let's just look at the side. So the first extrusion, I think this is where the cut is. Okay. So I think the first extrusion is fine. That's the base of the extrusion, which is this. This is the base of the extrusion. I think we need it to be I don't know if we should be particularly leveled. Oh, okay. Before we continue, we have to get rid of the faces at the back due to the extrusion. Better, and also these faces, we don't need them. We now have to make sure these edges are at the center, so we snap them to the center. Then we can now try again. So as you can see, if we go to our reference images, it's precisely the exact location. So if we were to smoothen that out, we have this. Okay. So where we have the cut is here. Adjust the shape of this a little, and we have a more beveled shape on the top here, or we'll get to that in a bit. So basically, let's try and all we are trying to do now is to get the main outline of the mesh. and bring this down. I just do this. So we go to different views to look at how our model is faring. Okay, I think it's time to go to the sides profile now. So there's actually going to be a problem with this. Okay, let's see. This is going to be more difficult than I thought it would be because of the geometry that are not the images that were not matched. The previous generator I did was not that perfect as in the images I got, but they were still a bit manageable. So right now what I want to do is get this out so I can select this. Oh, before I do that, let me get rid of this. I've made a lot of changes to this, so I can use this. Go back, select. Let's refine this before we do any. Let's refine this before we do any major changes. So select the vertex here and move them out. Just to straighten things out. So what I'm trying to do now is to avoid doing anything twice. I just want to make sure that we have a perfect model before mirroring to the other side. So what I'm going to do is select up to that level and extrude in. Move this moves also. So with that done, we can now actually let me just select from the top. Let me select from the top. Then deselect ones I don't want. Okay. So with that selected, we can duplicate this. Sorry, I needed to duplicate. And duplicate faces. So we have an extra copy. Yeah, I have an extra copy. And just delete this, delete this, delete this. And take notes, I made a copy before doing that, so you don't delete your mesh accidentally. So with this selected, I can now scale it by Y, minus Y, and move it to the back where it belongs. So I want it to rest on the curve there. It's really hard to know what's going on with this, but I'm going to make it symmetrical to an extent. I think to an extent this is not perfectly symmetrical. I mean, let's see. Let's try and move this. Move this. What I'm doing is I'm moving them in stages. Or the best way to do that, most times the best way to move things in group is to use like constrained modifiers. In Maya, it's a deformer, that's a lattice. In 3D Max 2 is an FFD lattice. So I can create a 4 by 4 by 4, 4, 3, 3 should be enough. Apply. Close lattice point. So I can use this instead of moving individual vertex. Now we have a more precise control. Anyways, now this is really getting confusing. I thought I'd be fine with this, but let's still continue and see how it goes. So this, pull this back, pull this back, pull this back, and pull this back. You can see the effect of our movement on the surface. So if you are done, you can just delete history to remove the lattice point. And I know we see how to get rid of a lot of things on the back here. So we can do that by selecting this edge loop. If we have to look at our back, and see it's a clear uniform shape with vents at the back. So knowing that, we don't need this. But we are not going to be needing the whole of this, so we can get rid of this. And even this also can get rid of it, get rid of this, and also get rid of this. So I have a cleaner mesh. Can get rid of this. Get rid of. Let's go back. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. What I'm doing is I'm using Control and Backspace to delete edges. So as you can see, you might even have to still get rid of some of this to have a more accurate. The lesser, like I said, the lesser the subdivision you have, the easier your life becomes. And get rid of a lot of unwanted, I call them unwanted. So I can start shaping this up. I'm moving my vertex along the edge. So that was pretty much it for the back. All we just have to finally do is bridge this. Let's see. I think the back does not need sharp edges, so obviously we are going to get rid of this, as well. It's supposed to be a smooth, as smooth as possible. Maybe we will use the smooth modifier. We should have something smooth. You can see there are some irregularities which we'll have to fix. Let's get rid of this first. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. For Maya users, in case you don't know, I'm using double clicking. I'm double clicking to select edge loops. You can also select edge loops in different ways, but that's like the fastest way. Just double click, control backspace, and you get rid of an entire edge loop. So you can delete the polygons. So we just have a single sheet of polygons without any form. So basically now I think I might need an edge loop here. Move that out. Just try to just create a smooth transition. So we will smooth it out. Or have a smooth mesh, or there are still dents. You can, in your smooth preview mode, now start adjusting. The reason why some of those things are showing in that manner is because of probably edge movements that are placed at different planes. So you are going to be creating creases and dents, surface irregularity. We are at least a bit closer to making that surface smooth. I think we need to pull this out a little, then pull it in. Go to our side view and make sure we have this aligned. So